We all know breast cancer does not happen overnight. It takes between 6 to 8 years for the tissue changes to happen and for the disease to manifest itself and symptoms to appear. Is there a possible way to do screening much earlier than being done currently? Is there a possible way to screen women without subjecting them to radiation, without compression of their breast, and without injecting contrast? We believe we have a solution. The Illumina 360 degree is a very comfortable unit that allows the women to be screened without radiating them, without compressing their breast, and can detect tissue changes much earlier than what other imaging devices can do, so that they would come for post follow-up examinations very freely. Infrared thermography is been approved as an adjunct device by FDA to be used along with other imaging devices like X-ray mammography. Infrared thermography uses the camera that observes the temperature from the skin surface, which depicts a physiological information that categorizes an anatomical disease that is part of the area that is being imaged. When we decided to look at technologies that would be available to screen breast without causing discomfort, we believed that the infrared thermography is a great tool. We also spoke with healthcare professionals to understand their views, and they came up with a lot of information regarding what they were looking at from such a device. Many of the healthcare professionals were very keen to have a technology that would allow them to screen the women and detect tissue changes much earlier, and which could be done with a lot of comfort to the patients. They are willing to partner and gave us a lot of ideas in terms of how to proceed further. As the patient lies in the prone position, as if in a spa, there is a robot that takes the infrared camera and completely covers the breast, so that the entire 360 degree view of the breast information is available. It covers from the nipple to the chest wall, and also it covers from the cranial to the medial, caudal, as well as the lateral part of the breast. Thus, the clinician has the complete 360 degree information of how the breast temperature map is currently when it is in that environment. The patient table design ensures that only the infrared information of the breast is acquired. It completely isolates and obstructs the infrared spectrum of the chest, cardiac, as well as the abdomen from reaching the camera. The single breast information allows the clinician to look at physiological changes much better than taking both the breasts in one single view. The patient table also ensures that the temperature is completely maintained. To ensure that the environmental factor is repeatable, we decided to have an air conditioner and a heater element as inbuilt part of the patient table. The air conditioning and the heater element ensures that the ambient temperature is well maintained, and it is also possible to repeat it when the patient comes for a repeat exam. The air conditioning and the heating element also serve one another purpose. By changing the temperature to which the breast is exposed, we are able to dramatically see how the tissue response happens to the different temperatures. When the views are provided side by side, the clinicians are able to understand the vascular changes and the responses, and which helps them to localize pretty quickly the areas that they need to look at. We are extremely proud to introduce the Illumina 360 degree as an Indian effort, supported by Indian healthcare professionals and also by the Government of India. We are extremely confident that this product will be a tool of choice for healthcare professionals to screen women of all ages and ensure that breast cancer is detected much earlier and the women do not suffer much if left undetected. We are confident that Illumina 360 degree and such innovations will make breast cancer a thing of the past. Why imaging one breast at a time is important? When we image the breast in isolation, we are able to get the complete characteristics of the breast tissue only. We do not have influencing factors of the other breast or the tissues that are behind or on the sides of the breast. We also ensure that we are able to characterize the breast tissue response to change in temperature. A single breast was one that would react to the change in temperature much differently than when both breasts are together. This also allowed that we were able to cover the complete 360 degree view of the breast.